I mean, something that we have had challenges with within Bluebell is we're now a team of sort of 10, 11 staff. And when it was 2, 3 of us, everything's a lot easier. There's a lot more stuff in your heads, and you sort of hold on to that information and you can share it with a couple of people. But when you start getting to 10, 11 staff, what we're finding is you've got to have your processes documented. You've got to have policies in place. You then need to have HR, like you were saying, because you need proper contracts in place. When you get up to say 40 staff, did you have all those foundations in place to get up to that level, or are you always constantly trying to ramp up all your procedures and processes to match the headcount?
I think it's a bit of both. I think you can try and get ahead of it as best you can, but then I think you're creating a job. Quite often when you're scaling, I think businesses or individuals within the business will take on extra responsibility, right? As you go, I've got a keen interest in HR, I'll be a HR person internally, or I might do a bit of health and safety, or I'll be your internal recruiter or whatever, but it's above and beyond their day job. And I think when you can get to the place where you can have somebody solely looking after that function, then that's where life becomes a bit easier. And but then if it's either somebody that you're moving into an internal role that you've then got to backfill their job, then that's where the trickiness comes. But I think through periods, it was funny because when we first introduced it, and we use a lady who's a friend of the business that does our HR, and she's been with us a long time. But when she first came in, we thought we were going to be like, this is all right. We've got this folder, and everyone's and there's a filing cabinet drawer there. Just open that, and you'll find everyone's details in it. And it didn't take long before she was tearing us a new one around. You haven't got this person's copy of this, and you don't have that, and where have they signed the handbook, and where's this? And so we had to go through a whole huge project of handbooks and policies and stuff. And I think once they're done, then obviously it's just a case of updating them. We also use an online platform that helps us record things like one-to-ones, and trying to get away from all that paper stuff and note-taking. But it's a tricky adjustment, because then it becomes cost. And I think that's the bit that people struggle with, is seeing the benefit of the cost. When you've got to start outlaying those bits and pieces.
No, definitely.